Morning campers! Wet hair, I don't care. Yeah, it's actually relevant to today because today I have a conditioning mask for you. So my hair was kind of feeling all dry and just blech. This happens sometimes after I've recently dyed it, but either way it was in need of a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a deep condition. So I figured I'd try out one of the masks that I bought in one of my Amazon videos a couple of weeks back. It'll probably be a few months by the time this goes out. But either way, it's one of those kind of masks. And so today I have this one, and it's the Frieda Miracle Drops hair mask. Damage repairing, it says. Yeah, because dyeing your hair does a fair bit of damage. I've seen enough Brad Mondo videos to know. This one says it has vitamin E oil in it. So yeah, vitamin E is pretty good for your hair, pretty good for your skin as well. So I'm kind of hoping that if I massage it in along my hair and scalp, it will help to kind of alleviate some of the dryness. And it says on the back, with this damage repairing hair mask infused with vitamin E oil, begin to transform damaged, breakage prone hair into stronger restored style. Yes. Dye kind of tends to make my hair break a little bit, make it quite breakable. I haven't actually noticed it so much with the Schwarzkopf dye, and definitely not since I've had my hair cut shorter, so that might play into it a little bit. However, it's still kind of dry, and I want to avoid it breaking at all costs, kind of. You don't want fragile hair. You need to look after your hair. Healthy hair equals healthy you. Well, happy me anyway. It says use on days when your hair needs a boost after shampooing to squeeze out excess moisture. Yeah, I've done that already. Went and had a shower, shampooed my hair. There's a bit of moisture left in the ends, but I can always dot that out with a towel before I stick it on. And then it says I've got to massage it throughout wet hair, distributing evenly from roots to ends, and leave on for up to 5 minutes. I might leave it on for a little bit longer, just depends how it makes my hair feel. Right, I kind of like the packaging of this. Like, it's like teardrop shaped and it looks quite cool. It has actually got proper perforations in the top where you're supposed to open it, which hopefully will help me to open it better, not be sitting here trying to yank it undone with my teeth like I usually am with like the face mask packets that this kind of thing. This one has in it 25ml, and I think it cost me like a couple of quid. £1 quid too, I can't remember. It feels like you get a fair bit in here. I think this will be just enough to do my hair as it is now, so if you have longer hair you might want 2 of these. I think if I still had my longer hair I probably would want 2, at least 2, possibly 3. So I'm hoping I'll get away with this, with just this one. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, it does open a lot easier. Oh, it smells nice. It smells like hairdressers, like luxury. Oh, this is gonna smell so good on my hair. Right, squish a bit out, stack it on my hair. So yeah, it does look like a pretty thick conditioner. Squeeze a little bit out. Just look a little bit watery around the edges. Hopefully it'll be fine once it goes on my hair and it all gets all worked through. It feels nice and it feels like really thick and really moisturising. It smells good. Oops, don't get it on my lip. Don't want to taste it. It does smell quite heavily perfumed. I know it smells nice, but it's like a perfumey kind of nice. Has it got perfume in it on the ingredients? Yeah, it has. Oh, okay, so if you have got like sensitive scalp or eczema or any psoriasis or anything on your scalp, perhaps this might not be for you because it has got perfume in it. But yeah, it does smell nice. Again, perfumey kind of scent. Let's work a little bit of it in. It does feel like really good on my hair already. I think I've only put it in on like a tiny strand, but already it's kind of, it feels like it's doing something. It feels intensely moisturising. I wonder if it will be nicer than the conditioner I had in with the actual Schwarzkopf dye. Of course, that was a nice conditioner. Try and squeeze about a third of it in on this side of my head, do a third on the back and then the next third on the I have to admit, this packet doesn't make it like the easiest thing to squidge out because of because of the teardrop shape. It kind of, once it gets to the thin thing, it's kind of a bit of a difficult thing to squidge out. I was kind of hoping it would be a bit like a funnel, but I'm obviously not. Right, let's see, can I squidge them all out? I can definitely smell the perfume on it. It smells a bit like cheap perfume, so if you don't like cheap perfume, don't buy this mask, because that's probably what your hair's going to smell like for the next, I don't know how long. But yeah, I do like it. Oh. It has have made such a difference to my hair already, and it's only been on not even a minute yet. I'm still working it through my lengths and ends, but it does still feel good. It does feel a little oily, like the conditioner residue. I suppose that's because it's got vitamin E oil in it, hasn't it? And oil and water don't mix. Hopefully it will wash off not oily, but you never know with these masks, do you? Ooh. Yeah, I like to massage them right into my roots, especially when I've got a dry scalp after dyeing, and if I was a cat I'd be purring about now. Suddenly how I know how Sparky felt and how Jasper feels when you pet their heads. Oh, it feels good. Right, that's it. Is there any residue left on my fingers that I can stick back in my hair? A tiny, tiny little bit. Right, I'm now going to leave this on, and then I shall go and wash it out, and then I'll come back and do my final thoughts. So I've gone and washed it out, and now I'm back, and my hair feels okay. It does feel a bit, I want to say plasticky. It feels a bit like synthetic hair, which I know is a weird comparison. That's genuinely what it feels like. It feels a bit like synthetic hair. I don't know if that's just because my hair was damaged from the dye, or whether that's just what the conditioners made it feel like, but it feels a bit weird. The perfume smell is quite strong. It smells like really cheap perfume. I've kind of decided that I don't think it smells very nice anymore. It's one of those smells that the longer it's around and the more you smell it, the more you just think, don't like it anymore. So it's kind of, no. My hair just it just feels dry. It's just feels a bit dry. My roots feel moisturised, but the rest of it just feels really dry. So I think it's benefited my roots, but kind of not the rest of my hair. It's definitely not as good as the Pantene one. My hair, is it shiny? Is it shiny? It kind of is shiny. It's not as shiny as it usually is after I've used the conditioner. It kind of looks very matte and very inky. I know part of that's to do with the dye, but usually my hair's quite shiny and it's not now, so I think this would not be something that I used again. I think there's probably better conditioners out there, and this one I'd quite happily give a miss to. I wouldn't use it again. So with regards to moisturising my roots, I'd probably give it like a solid 8 or a 9, but for the rest of my hair about a 3 or a 4. I think that kind of middles out at like a 5 or a 6. Maths isn't my forte at all. But yeah, it's not for me, it's not for my hair. By all means, if you think it might be okay for your hair, go ahead and try it out, but for me, there's better conditioners out there for my hair that suit my hair a lot better and will just do more than this appears to have. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a little thumbs up. Don't forget to say hi in the comments, and if you like this video and you'd like to see more of this kind of thing, don't forget to click the subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye!